The new race to reach the moon and find water. That's an article this week in the Wall Street Journal. And it's focusing on the race among private companies in various nations to send devices to the surface of the moon. And reporter Micah Maidenberg is here to give us some insight. Thank you so much for joining us, Micah.
Hey, good afternoon.
So there's been a surge in deep space exploration, and according to your research, many companies and nations are really they're aiming for the moon's south pole, where researchers first detected hints of water, and that was back in 2008. So we know water is such a critical resource. Do we know how much water is there and what really this could mean for powering future missions in the solar system?
Yeah, a number of these missions, we know water is there. The idea with some of these missions is to sort of characterize it, measure it, see how much is there. Water is the stuff of life. It can be used for a lot of different applications. It could be used potentially to make fuel for spacecraft or even help support future human habitation, on the surface of the moon. So that's one of the big reasons that a lot of space officials around the world are very interested in how much water there may be sort of at the South Pole and other parts of the moon.
And what, though, are some of the concerns, specifically from NASA? You referenced that in your article about how these resources might be claimed once they're discovered.
Yeah, leadership at NASA have talked about the agency being in something of a race with China, especially to send crews of people, to send astronauts or taikonauts, as they're known in China, to the moon. And recently the administrator of NASA said he didn't want China to send crew to the South Pole before NASA did and make some kind of claim, to water resources that's in that region. Now, China has said that space exploration should be for all humankind and benefit all mankind. So they push back on that, but those are some of the stakes as NASA leadership have articulated them.
Okay, and then also digging a little deeper in your article, Russia had sought to become the first country to land a device on the lunar South Pole. It doesn't really seem like it went as planned on Sunday. What are plans in the near future for the U.S. to get to that area?
Yeah, Russia didn't make it over the weekend. They have future craft that they're working on already. India, of course, will attempt a landing at the South Pole tomorrow. And there are companies that are working with NASA under NASA contracts to try to land their own, devices at the lunar South Pole and conduct, studies, different kinds of studies, some of which will focus on water. There's a company actually based in Houston called Intuitive Machines that may have their lander called Nova C launched toward the moon in mid-November of this year. So that's the next kind of big one for kind of US-based efforts on this part, on this
Okay.
front.
Yeah, we know you'll be tracking that, so we will check in with you soon. Micah Maidenberg from the Wall Street Journal. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.